How to buy on Temu from Malta. The first and most important thing is to go to the top right where the flag is. Do you click on change country or region? And here you choose Malta from the list of countries. Then we go back to the homepage and I will show you step by step how to buy and what you should see. Remember that in the description I leave you a link for free gifts from Temu, as sometimes they tend to give completely free items. The first thing we need to know to be able to buy on Temu is the types of prices that exist. For example, the first one we have is the price in orange color. What this means is that here, as you can see, it will have a price limit. That is, this price that appears here will be available for 20 days, 13 hours and 15 minutes. In this case, this product has quite a bit of time on offer, so there's no problem. But when, for example, this offer expires in 5 minutes, it means that this price is going to change. And when it changes, it turns to black color as we see here, and when it turns to black, it means that it completely loses the offer it previously had. That's why we see that some products have the price in orange color and others have the price in black color. Now, once you choose the product, let's say this one, we're going to see something. And that is, depending on the product you choose, it has different variations. For example, in this case, we have black color and matte black color. What this means is that, as you notice, something changed. The black color has one price and then the matte black color has another price, which is generally higher. So this applies to different products, whether they are technological products or directly clothing. Because what will happen is that if, for example, there is a product, a t-shirt or whatever that comes in different colors, sometimes there are colors that are more expensive than others. And in the case of technological products, it may be that sometimes a variation has some additional accessories. This matters because when you are browsing here on the homepage, you will see that there are products that appear to you at a certain price, for example, this one. And when you enter, if you see that it has different colors, the price might be different. So it might show you 10.92 here in this case. But then, upon entering, if we change the color, notice that the price might be changing. To the next thing we need to keep in mind when buying on Temu is that if I, for example, choose this option, I first need to correctly read the product title. Read in detail to ensure it is what I need, and then I will proceed here to the bottom part where the reviews are, and here read the reviews from people who have already purchased this product. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is to come here where it says view all reviews. And here you will go directly to where it says photos and videos, and you will be able to see people who have already bought this product. For example, if it's a piece of clothing in different sizes, and some show how this product looks. Let's say they are trying it on. And in this way, you can see how it looks in real life. I mentioned this because when you see the photos of the main product, they might put the photos that look the best and that show more detail and in a better way. But the photos we will have in the reviews look more realistic. And in this way, you will really know how that product looks in real life and if it might interest you. Now, the next thing is that this is also important because here we will realize the people who bought this specific product, how it went for them. And here we see that many have 5 stars. And if we look here, we have 10,840 reviews with a rating of 4.7 stars. This means that 10,840 people have already bought it. Or even more. It's just that not everyone leaves a review. And the important thing here is that this at least has 100 reviews and here at least is 4 stars. Why do I tell you this? Because if we are going to look for other products, for example, look at this one. Indeed, it has 5 stars, which means it is a very good product. But the downside is that only 2 people have given reviews of this product, so we couldn't be so sure if it is or isn't a good product. Because obviously with very few reviews, it's very easy to have a good rating. Whereas here, since there are so many reviews, we realize that they are definitely a very good product because despite the fact that many people have it, it has a very good rating. It's 4.7. Once we are sure about the product with the photos and the reviews, we can scroll down to the product description, which is here. Here would be the name of the store selling us this product. The other thing is that more information will appear here that wouldn't appear above. For example, videos, the name of the product. And if, for example, it's a tech product, we can copy the reference and search for videos, reviews on TikTok or YouTube or any social network. Look, here we find more information about this product. Then what we can do is, once we understand what we're buying, We choose the specific product, the specific color, for example, this red one. Then, in case it's clothing, you choose the size, for example, this one here, and then you add it to the cart. Sometimes we will have a price limit, meaning it will tell you that you can't buy a very cheap product, but instead, you need to buy several products to meet a minimum purchase requirement. And this will depend on each country. So you have to go in and see what the minimum is for your specific country. You simply do it by clicking here. 2. See everything you have in the cart, and there it will show you what the minimum is. For example, on this occasion, I'm going to remove what we just added and go to the cart. And here it shows me that I must spend at least 10. But depending on the country you're in, it will show you a different amount of money. But before going there and completing the purchase, let's add this back to the cart. Let's scroll down here, because to get this free shipping that appears here in most countries, we have to meet that shipping minimum, which in this case is 10. But in other places, it will be different. Then we have the following. There are regulations regarding order returns and all that. For this, you will click here where it says why choose us and read all of this in detail so you know what happens if your product doesn't arrive. What happens if your product arrives damaged? Because if it arrives damaged, you have to file a claim, and you might get your money back, or you might not. But for that, you need to keep all this in mind. For example, all the warranty regulations. Then we have time to return it, but up to 90 days, meaning if we take more than 90 days to return the product, they will assume that we are already satisfied with it, and we won't be able to process any returns. Then they explain everything about reviews, and all this regarding privacy, security, free shipping, and free returns. Now let's go back here once we have the product. We will now go to the cart, and look, it already lets me purchase here. I'm going to leave a coupon on the screen for you to apply a 40% discount. Anyway, in the description, I'll leave a link so you can buy or go to the free gifts section completely free within Temu, so you can send it to your home for free. Now, once you're here, on the left side, you need to add your address, and once you add it, just leave it loaded there, and that's it. Add a phone number because sometimes the delivery people might not find your address and need to call you. And well, once you have it here, the products appear, the payment methods appear, which may vary depending on your country. Once you have it here, as I said, you insert the coupon and simply apply it, and here you will see the coupon applied with a discount. Then here, you simply click Send Order. But before going there, you can see everything that appears here. Depending on where you are located, they might give you a return for a late delivery. Meaning if it doesn't arrive on a specific date, then that means they will give you a credit. This credit can only be used within Temu to make other purchases within Temu.